this card keeps getting better. This is another excellent fight, a real banger, and a very, very important one for the division. This is actually the fight that I want more than any other fight in that division.
Torres. I think Ricky Funes would like him to be.
Get away from that punch.
What shot! The lead left hand.
What's up, fight fans? Welcome to my channel. This is Johnny. In today's video, we're going to be going over the upcoming world title fight at 160 pounds between Hamzah Sheeraz and Carlos Adames. This is my prediction video. Guys, before we continue, I want to say thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you to everybody who's been with me since day one. And if you haven't already, could you please hit subscribe? A lot of you guys are watching my content and unaware that you haven't even hit subscribe yet. Also, could you like this video and hit the little bell icon, the notification button? What that'll allow me to do is every time I create something that's new, you'll be the first to be notified. Thank you. All right, guys, it's fight week, Riyadh season, the last crescendo. A lot of us have been waiting for this week for a long, long time. We know that this card is headlined by the rematch at light heavyweight between Artur Beterbiev and Dimitri Bivol, and the whole card is stacked. So stay tuned to the channel all week. Grab your popcorn. I'm going to be going over all the fights, and I'm going to be doing my prediction videos. This video, we're going to start at 160 pounds between Hamzah Sheeraz and Carlos Adames. Guys, Carlos Adames is the world champion at 160 pounds. He has the WBC belt. There's Lara who has a belt, as well as Janibek. When we're talking about Hamzah Sheeraz, guys, this is an upstart, rising star. Probably a lot of people say the future of the division. He's young, he's hungry, he is that lion waiting to take over. This is his first opportunity at a world title, and I gotta be honest with you, I'm a little bit shocked that his camp chose Adames as this world title fight first. A lot of people in the know would have thought maybe he should have taken a little bit of an easier fight by taking on the 42-year-old Lara, but here we are. It is a tough, tough fight. Las Vegas currently has this. In my opinion, shockingly, Adames is a 3-1 dog. So in this video, we're going to go over both guys' careers, what they've been up to. I'm going to give you pros and cons, and then stay tuned at the end of this video. I'm going to tell you who and where to put your money on. Carlos Adames, guys, I've watched his entire career. A lot of people forget this guy started at 147 pounds, and he's worked his way up to become the world champion at 160 pounds. He's coming off a victory over Terrell Gausha. And if you ask me, this guy hasn't only gotten bigger in terms of physical stature throughout his career, but he's added skills. I think right now he's physically in his prime. He stands at 5'11". He's a strong boxer, a heavy puncher. He has all the skills, and this is why he is the WBC world champion. Hamzah Sheeraz is a younger guy. He's a taller guy. He ticks all the boxes regarding mindset, power, physicality, height, reach. His fight style is fan-friendly. He wants to put on shows, and this is the perfect fight for fight fans. And I think rather than being a 3-1 favorite as Sheeraz is, this is a pick'em 50-50 fight. Sheeraz is coming off 15 knockouts in a row. This guy's a finisher. We do know he's undefeated. So now let's take a closer look at his career. Guys, Hamzah Sheeraz is 21-0 with 17 knockouts. He carries in the ring an 81% career knockout to win ratio. He's currently ranked number 2 in the world at 160 pounds. The 25-year-old is a 6'3" orthodox fighter with a 75-inch reach. We last saw him fight Tyler Denny, 19-2, knockout in the second. Ammo Williams, 16-0, knockout in the 11th. Liam Williams, 25-4, knockout in the first. Mitrofanov, 13-0, knockout in the second. Bent, 13-1, knockout in the second. Guys, we know with Sheeraz, he has all the hype about him. He is a superstar in the UK. He is a favorite in this fight. He's a knockout artist, and you watch him during media week, you watch him give interviews, he knows his destiny is to become a world champion, and I feel there's no doubt in my mind that he will become a world champion. I'm just not so sure at 25 years old if that will happen this weekend. Only time will tell. Let's take a closer look at his opponent, the champion, Carlos Adames. Guys, Carlos Adames is 24-1 with 18 knockouts. He carries into the ring a 75% career knockout to win ratio, and he's ranked number 5 in the world at 160 pounds. He is the WBC world middleweight champion. The 30-year-old is a 5'11" orthodox fighter with a 73-inch reach. We last saw him fight Terrell Gausha, 24-3 UD in the 12th. Julian Williams, 28-3, knockout in the 9th. Montiel, 23-5, knockout in the 3rd. Derevyanchenko, 13-3, majority decision in the 10th. Flores, 23-3, knockout in the 3rd. Guys, Adames' only loss was a decision to Patrick Teixeira. That was at 154 pounds. He's undefeated since moving up. And like I said, not everybody can move up multiple divisions and look better and better. But if you ask me, Carlos Adames has done just that. He found his stride at 160 pounds. At 30 years old, he's in his physical prime. He wants to do pretty much the same thing that Sheeraz wants to do. Stand and trade, take your power, give his power, and at the end of the day, he feels he'll be the last one standing. He has a 75% career knockout to win ratio. Sheeraz has an 80% career knockout to win ratio. Sheeraz is gonna have the height advantage, the reach advantage. Now, when we talk about youth and experience, usually that would matter. It's only a 5-year age gap. When we talk about a guy in his physical prime like Adames, I think that youth will not serve Sheeraz. Now, if Adames was 35 and Sheeraz was 25, then kind of like what we saw last weekend with Baranchik and Davis, then I would say youth would be on the fighter's side. But I'm just not convinced that Sheeraz is ready for this step up in competition. Las Vegas disagrees with me. I already told you he's a 3-1 favorite. Sheeraz is the champion, is the underdog. The experts are telling me that I'm wrong. And just like last week when we chose Arnold Barbosa Jr., who was a 3-1 underdog, who had to fly from America, go to the UK, and fight Jack Catterall in his backyard. Everybody said that we were crazy for taking Arnold Barbosa Jr. at a 3-1 dog, and he got the victory there. And here is my prediction for this fight. I'm going with the world champion, Carlos Adames. I just think he is too much right now for Sheeraz. Like I said, if they were to fight a few years from now, I think Sheeraz would be a different story. I just don't think he's quite ready for that step up. He looks amazing in all of his fights, but when you look at his defense, I think there's some holes in that defense. I think his angles could be a bit sharper. I think Adames is going to wear on him. I think the pressure, the power, and the experience is going to be too much. If I were you guys, I'd listen to me. I'd put all my money on Adames. I think he's going to go in there as the underdog, and at the end of the fight, we're going to hear, and still. This is not an echo chamber like I always say in my prediction videos, guys. You don't have to agree with me. I actually learn a lot through you guys when you disagree with me and you give your reasons. So in the comment section below, if you could, let me know who you're going for and why.